It was one of those moments in fashion history that was so dramatic, even Vogue itself would have a hard time making it look effortless. The Queen of Style, Anna Wintour, who for decades had ruled the fashion world with an iron fist, was about to throw a curveball at the fashion world's beloved Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton. Wintour, known for her icy demeanor and razor-sharp focus on perfection, did something that shocked the world. She exposed Kate Middleton's alleged lies about appearing on the cover of Vogue. Now, the world has seen Anna Wintour do a lot of things, work miracles with the fashion world, make celebrities quake in their Louboutin heels, and deliver one-liners sharper than a stiletto heel to anyone who dared to cross her. But this was different. This was the ultimate power play, the high-stakes game of chess between two women at the pinnacle of global influence. And it was about to get ugly. Let's rewind a bit. The story begins with a casual rumor floating around the fashion world. You know, the kind that starts with, "I heard from someone who heard from someone," but always ends up being true in the most unexpected ways. There were whispers that Kate Middleton, who had recently solidified her role as a global style icon, had been secretly planning to appear on the cover of Vogue. But here's the catch, she wasn't going to be alone. Oh no, this wasn't just a regular cover shoot. This was going to be one of those groundbreaking, history-making moments that only Vogue can create. Kate was allegedly set to appear alongside none other than the reigning queen of the fashion world, Anna Wintour herself. Can you imagine the media frenzy? The headlines would have been enough to bring even the most seasoned PR team to their knees. Duchess of Cambridge and Anna Wintour team up for epic Vogue cover. They'd be plastered across every glossy magazine, every digital feed, every news outlet. The fashion world would have stopped dead in its tracks. But as it turns out, this fairy tale was more fiction than fact. Kate Middleton, being the well-mannered royal that she is, reportedly decided to pass on the opportunity. And in the most royally diplomatic way possible, Kate allegedly claimed that her decision to not appear on the cover was purely due to her busy schedule and desire to focus on her family. A sweet, soft excuse, right? The kind of thing you'd expect from someone who's too busy raising her kids and attending royal engagements to care about magazine covers. The only problem, Anna Wintour, with her impeccable memory and laser-sharp wit, wasn't buying it for a second. Here's where it gets spicy. Wintour, having always been a mastermind of control in the fashion industry, couldn't let this little lie slide. She wasn't about to let the Duchess off the hook so easily. Anna knew what was really going on behind the scenes. Wintour, who could spot a PR move from a mile away, wasn't fooled by Kate's busy schedule excuse. According to sources close to Anna, and let's be real, when it comes to Vogue, those sources are always very reliable, Anna had her own version of events, and it was far juicier than anything the royal family was willing to admit. Anna knew that Kate had turned down the cover because she didn't want to be seen as too trendy or overly involved in the world of fashion. Apparently, the Duchess had concerns that appearing on Vogue might send the wrong message, perhaps even make her appear a little too self-indulgent in the midst of her royal duties. The decision wasn't purely a family matter, as Kate had led the public to believe. No, it was a calculated move to maintain her image as the humble, down-to-earth Duchess of Cambridge, the picture of royal restraint and poise. She wasn't the kind of royal to sell out to the glitz and glamour of the fashion world, and certainly not to Vogue. But Anna Wintour had had enough. So, she did what any self-respecting queen of fashion would do. She exposed the truth, and she did it with the precision of a woman who had spent decades in the spotlight, sharpening her claws. Without naming names, because, of course, Wintour never outright says anything. She simply lets you feel it. She subtly dropped the truth in the most Anna Wintour way possible. During an exclusive Vogue interview, she casually mentioned that she'd invited various notable figures to appear on the cover of Vogue over the years. "I've always found it fascinating how people claim to be too busy for such things," Wintour said with that signature, piercing gaze, especially when you know full well the cover would only elevate their own visibility. It was a statement that seemed innocent enough, but the fashion world knew exactly what she was implying. It was a not-so-veiled reference to Kate Middleton, whose busy schedule had been the perfect excuse to decline the opportunity to grace the cover of the magazine. The subtlety was pure Wintour, and the implication was devastating. But here's where things took a turn for the dramatic. Kate Middleton, despite her quiet, dignified public persona, wasn't the type to take this lying down. Her camp, always one step behind the drama but never lacking in tact, responded. A royal spokesperson, who surely practiced their words in front of a mirror 100 times before speaking them aloud, issued a statement. The Duchess of Cambridge has a deep respect for the fashion industry, and she is grateful for all the opportunities she has had to work with designers and creatives. She remains focused on her family and charitable work, as always. It was as if Kate had decided to respond with the most polite shade imaginable, all while maintaining her perfect, pristine royal image. She wasn't going to stoop to Wintour's level and publicly engage in a war of words. But by not directly refuting the claims, she essentially let Anna have the last word in this very public spat. The fashion world buzzed for weeks, with Twitter ablaze and fashion pundits dissecting every syllable of the exchange. The truth was, no one was truly surprised by the whole thing. Everyone knew Anna Wintour could make or break a career with the flick of a well-manicured finger. The fact that she had called out Kate Middleton, of all people, was just a reminder of how little even royals could hide behind their carefully curated public personas. And so, the fashion world went on, with Anna Wintour still at the top of the pyramid and Kate Middleton continuing her role as the picture of royal perfection. But for those who were paying attention, there was one clear takeaway. Anna Wintour never forgets, and she certainly never lets anyone lie on her watch. Oh, honey, did you hear what just went down between Anna Wintour and Kate Middleton? Let's just say the Duchess of Cambridge has officially been served a piping hot dish of humble pie, and Anna Wintour didn't even break a sweat while serving it. Now, we've all been under the impression that Kate Middleton is the epitome of royal grace, right? The soft-spoken, ever-diplomatic darling who always knows how to smile through the flashbulbs, balancing her charity work and family life with effortless elegance. But honey, the truth is more like a carefully constructed facade, and Anna Wintour just yanked it down faster than you can say, Vogue cover. For months, Kate had been painting this picture, oh so conveniently timed, of course, that she was just too busy to grace the cover of Vogue with Anna Wintour. Busy with her royal duties, busy with the kids, busy being the perfect, down-to-earth, relatable princess who doesn't care about the limelight. Right, because when you're one of the most famous women on the planet, of course, you're not thinking about anything so vain as a cover shoot with the Vogue queen herself. You're just so busy, darling, aren't we all? But Anna Wintour, well, she's not the kind of woman who lets a royal play her like that, darling. You can't spin your "I'm too humble for the Vogue spotlight" narrative while secretly hiding the fact that you just don't want to look like you're chasing the fame train. Oh, no, no. Anna Wintour doesn't take kindly to that type of backpedaling. See, the thing about Wintour is this: she's not just a fashion icon, she's a master of the game. She doesn't even need to call you out directly. No, no, she just drops one perfectly crafted line that has the whole world thinking exactly what she wants them to. And that's what she did when she let it slip, just ever so subtly, like a cat playing with her prey, that she knew exactly what was going on. Kate Middleton wasn't too busy for a Vogue cover, she was too busy trying to maintain her modest royal image. Anna Wintour wasn't having any of it. Kate's pristine image, built on the idea that she's a model of royal decorum, completely crumbled the moment Anna called out her little game. Oh, so you can do all the charity work and go to all the right engagements, but when the biggest fashion magazine in the world wants you on its cover, suddenly it's too much. Please, if she was truly too busy, then why wasn't she doing a cover with Harper's Bazaar? Or Elle, or In Style? It's because she knew that appearing on Vogue would have made her look too on brand with the fashion elite, too glamorous, too fame-hungry, and that was just a no-go for a woman who needed to stay relatable. The real kicker: Kate didn't even deny Anna's insinuation. Instead, her team sent out that carefully worded statement that was so diplomatic it could have been written in a PR lab. But here's the thing, darling, not outright denying it just makes you look guilty. Kate Middleton didn't have the guts to face off with Anna, so she sent her PR machine into overdrive with a bunch of polite word salad. But anyone with half a brain knew exactly what Anna was saying. Kate wasn't too busy, she was too calculating. In the end, Anna Wintour took the crown yet again, and Kate was left holding the faux humble card. She may be able to wear a coat and hat with grace, but when it comes to navigating the ruthless world of fashion power plays, she's out of her league. Anna Wintour just served up a royal roast, and darling, Kate was the main course. So next time someone tries to play the "I'm too busy for fame" card, remember what happened to Kate. The fashion world may love you, but it won't hesitate to remind you who's really in charge. Keep playing the "I'm too humble" game, Sweetheart, but just know, there's always someone with a bigger spotlight ready to show the world what's hiding behind that polished exterior. And trust me, Anna Wintour just made sure of that.